Why you stop sensing your deceased loved ones. We are Trinity Oracles. I'm Erica. This is Candace. Jasmine is not here today. Join our Oracle Card Reads Academy. You can learn how to read cards just like us. Book your own personal reading and join our really interesting Patreon. We just did one on the rapture and ancestor worship. So everything's gonna be in the description box below, and also join us on TikTok.
Our real TikTok is in the description box below.
There's some funny yes,
go ahead and like this video and subscribe to our channel. Now let's get started. Now some people, when a loved one has passed on, they're like, I don't feel them. What is going on? So we have a list that Spirit was like, hey, let these people know this is why they haven't been able to sense their deceased loved ones. So,
or some people have a connection with their deceased loved one, and all of a sudden it just stops and goes cold turkey.
Yes.
I'm like, I don't feel their mom around anymore. What's going on? So number one, they have reincarnated. They are no longer there anymore. Some souls go over there. They still are on the other side in heaven for eternity, and they have no plans to come back, and they will tell you, I am not coming back here. It's a mess down there. But some people are like, they get busybody. They want to go back down there and have another life experience or another dimension experience, wherever they want to go. Just not Earth. There's other dimensions and places people can reincarnate, but they are reincarnated.
To piggyback off that, the next reason why people don't feel like they sense their loved ones, or once they did, they don't feel it anymore, is they're preparing to reincarnate. Some souls, they have to like, I'm in heaven. Okay, let me get used to being up here. They're like, okay, I want to come back. Where do I want to come back? How do I want to come back? When do I want to come back? They're preparing for it, so their energy won't be as a strong presence.
I even did, I remember one time this lady, it was funny. She was actually preparing, because when she was alive, she was really into her physical appearance. She actually was on the other side, because she went cold turkey for, I forgot who it was, a client. But she was figuring what she wanted to actually physically look like. So she's like, with my nose like this, my eyes like this. Like, she was actually really in the, and the woman was like, that's funny. She was really always into her looks all the time. And and they said on the other side, she was actually, her job was helping other people figure out what they want to look like if they reincarnate. I was like, wow. So she's based almost like a plastic surgeon on the other side. Yes. So some of them are actually going to school. Yes, they do have school on the other side. Some of them are going to school to become an angel, an archangel. Some of them are actually becoming a spirit guide. So yes, they do go to school and they keep learning.
And some actually want to go to school because I always wanted to be a therapist or a doctor or a teacher, and they're learning stuff on the other side. And some of them are like, just for the fun of it.
Yes, and then some of them, they are going to school on the other side for jobs, like you said, like a therapist or a doctor.
Yeah, they didn't get to do when they were alive.
Yeah, they didn't get to do it, but they actually are helping people on Earth actually do their job to help other people.
Oh, and also check out our How Your Spirit Guides Choose You video. That'll explain a little bit how certain spirit guides come in, and they're like, hey, this person wants to be a doctor. Dr. Spirit will come in and be like, okay, this is how you do it. So
when they're going to school, obviously you don't want to be bothered. So if you're trying to contact them and your loved one has gone cold turkey on you, they're going to school, they just don't want to be bothered. Yes. They're focused.
Yes. And another reason why the spirit guides, you might not feel them as much, deceased loved ones, you might not feel them as much, is they're having a great time on the other side. Okay, I had this one client, a couple of clients, the one in particular, her uncle died. And her uncle, she's like, I was like, yeah, he was like the life of the party. She's like, he was on the other side. He was traveling. But basically what he did when he was alive, but he's like, he kept saying, it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. Let's just keep going. Another lady I had, her aunt also had a very big personality. Her aunt and all of her other deceased loved ones around her that had passed before her, they were having like a big Soul Train line. They were partying, they were dancing, they were just having a blast. And she's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. I'm happy for her. I'm happy for her. But this girl was having like fun. She's like, I'm a disco queen. Like, she was living it up, this lady. It was really cute. Really cute.
Another reason why also you stop sensing your deceased loved one is because some of them have had very traumatic deaths. Some of them have had very traumatic life experiences. They might have suffered from mental illness, maybe drug addiction. So they actually are in a hospital getting healed. Some of them are in a psych ward. Yes, they do have psych wards on the other side. Some of them are going to deep counseling, therapy with their angels, spirit guides, as well as other ancestors who are helping them basically heal themselves. So while they're healing, they can't talk to you. They got to focus. And some of them actually are in a they call it like a black hole, a dark space, but it's a positive black space. It's where their body is getting basically like rejuvenated. It's basically in a coma in a hospital. So their physical body is actually getting I wouldn't say physical body, but their actual physical body is actually getting healed in this coma spot, coma space, and it's needed. Some of them stay there for years, so you can't hear them because they're literally in a coma.
I had a client, his grandfather came in, but his grandfather had his hands on his head like this, like crouched down. I was like, yeah, well, did your grandfather, you know, there's some like mental illness going on? Because he keeps showing me something with the military. And he's like, oh yeah, he worked on a military base and like some stuff happened to him. I was like, yeah, but he's in a healing space. He's like, oh, that makes sense because when I try to talk to or connect with my grandfather, he doesn't, nothing comes through. But his grandfather was really healing his like mental health. And he was in a healing space, a deep one. So the reason why it's hard to connect with deceased loved ones or you lose that connection is you're stressed out. You are feeling kind of like you're sad, you're grieving,
any negative
you're
emotion.
angry, any negative emotion. Yes.
But it's for a prolonged period of time. Not like you're just like sad one day you can't connect. It's
Yeah.
like you have to be sad for a long time or stressed out or anxious for a very long time. So it makes it hard to make that connection. Okay. Another one is they're helping somebody else. You're not the only one that they want to contact and, you know, be in cahoots with. So they're actually, some of them do become spirit guides and help other people. And some of them, even if they're not spirit guides, they're helping other family members. They also are helping other people on the other side.
Yeah, I've had that happen. This girl, her mom passed, and her mom was always helping people when she was alive. And even on the other side, her mom was like, I gotta help this cousin, I gotta help this, my brother, my sister, all these people. I gotta help them. So yeah, but her mom was really helpful to people. Next up, I've had this happen before. Some of them don't have anything to say. They are just closed off. They want to be in their own space. I had a client, she was like, hey, what does my mom, her mom passed, she said, what does my mom have to say to me? Her mom literally was sitting in a chair with a whole bunch of books around her. And she looked up from the book and just put her head back down and kept reading. She was like, oh, that's it? And she's like, well, that does make sense to me and my mom. We didn't have a good relationship. Her mom just looked up and was like, anyway, went back to reading. Her mom had nothing to say to her.
That happens sometimes.
Yeah.
But you can't like take it personal because sometimes they really genuinely have nothing to say. And I've also have clients who go to like mediums excessively and they like the spirit, they're seeing stuff like I've said all I need to say, like, why do you have to keep coming to me all the time?
Wow.
One spirit said that. She was like, I said what I said. And she was like, you're wasting. She's like, you keep wasting your time and your money, and I've already told you what you need to do. And you keep asking the same thing. She's like, I'm not going to say anything to you anymore until you get it together. And she was like, that's how she was in real life. So she was basically trying to help her with her obsessive nature of going to psychics and mediums.
Trying to figure stuff out.
No, she was trying to help her with, because she's obsessed with going to psychics and mediums. Her person was like, I think it was, I forgot who it was, her mom, whatever, was like, stop going to these people. You've already come to me. I said what I need to say. Stop coming to me.
Wow.
So, and she's like, basically, you need to grow up. Live your life. That was like,
Goodness gracious. Wow.
That's what she said. And she's like, that's something my mom would say. She's like, my mom would basically like cut me off in a positive way. And then like, she's like, I have issues with wanting to grow in life. She said she was very codependent. So she still continued to be codependent with deceased loved ones always needing their help all the time. Even though obviously they do want to help you, it's like, we got to kick you out the bird's nest one of these days. We got to cut you off the wound. They still love you though. Yeah, it's just a tough love. Yes. So next one is, you're not getting the message, so your deceased loved ones actually want you to go see a medium. So that's why they stop talking to you, or you can't connect with them anymore because they actually have some things that you're not, I guess, psychically inclined to pick up. So you need to go to a medium, and you need a good medium, a legit one, and they will give you the message that they're not getting through to you.
That makes sense. I had a client one time. She's like, I want to try to connect to, I think it was like her brother that passed. And she's like, oh yeah, you do mediumship. And he came through and he was like, oh, you wouldn't like what I was going to tell you. So you need to go to somebody else to hear the messages. Yeah, she wanted to hear a certain message from him. Her brother was like, no, this is what I'm here to tell you. She was like, oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
So Then you guys watch this video. Has this ever happened to you before? You ever had a connection with a deceased love and all of a sudden they just went cold turkey? They went mute on you. Let us know in the description, not in the comment section below. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, book your own personal reading for the year is up, join the Patreon, join our Oracle Card Readers Academy, and until next time, bye.